Hello everyone, we'll be discussing in this session problems on three-phase system. First of all, we'll revise all the equations or relations that we have proved or studied. Then afterwards, we'll go ahead with the applications of the same. Okay, these are the main things that one should remember. 1 meter cube is 1000 liters. Hope everyone knows. 1 liter is 1000 milliliters or ml. This is wrong. 1000 cc it should have been. So I'll correct that. So it is 1000 cc. Then gamma, the unit weight or specific weight is weight per unit volume. Because of that, you know that whenever we want to calculate weight, we'll be calculating it as gamma multiplied by volume. And unit weight of water is equal to 9.81 kilonewton per meter cube. It can be put as 9810 Newton per meter cube, or Newton per cc. If you want to put meter cube, has to be converted into so many cc's, so it comes out to be 0.00981 Newton per cc, which is very small to handle. That's why any one of these 9.81 kilonewton per meter cube or 9810 Newton per meter cube would be the value that we are going to use. Rho, the density, is equal to mass per unit volume. Again, this equation is often used if you want to calculate mass. We'll be using relation like rho, the density, multiplied by volume. Rho W, that is density of water, is 1000 kg per meter cube. If you want in grams per cc, it will be 1 gram per cc. So one has to imagine that 1 cc, 1 centimeter cube, 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter amount of water. If you take, it will be weighing 1 gram. Okay. Then specific gravity of solids, that is soil solids only. It is not, when we say solids, it is not consisting of water or air. Right? We are removing air and water. If you hold only the solids, then it will be gamma of solids divided by gamma of water, or it is rho of solids or density of solids, density of water. Okay, then there are relations. GS, the same thing is put over here, gamma S by gamma W. The new relations that we have learned is S into E equal to W into Z. S is degree of saturation, E is White's ratio, W is water content or moisture content. This G is nothing but GS, specific gravity of soil solids. When it comes without any suffix S, it has to be taken as GS only, unless it is mentioned, right? Otherwise it will be given as G with a suffix M. Then it will be apparent specific gravity, that is specific gravity of soil as a mass, bulk. Then specific gravity of solids only, that is GS, will be written as plain G. Degree of saturation is volume of water divided by volume of voids. E is given by N by 1 minus N. N is porosity, E is White's ratio. If you want porosity in terms of White's ratio, it will be E divided by 1 plus E. Here there are a list of other relations that we are going to use often. Bulk unit weight, G plus AC divided by 1 plus E into gamma W. Dry unit weight, that is gamma B divided by 1 plus W, or it is also equal to directly G gamma W divided by 1 plus E. How to get this is gamma dry, in the sense S, the space S is the degree of saturation is 0. So if you put 0 here, you get G gamma W divided by 1 plus C. Gamma saturated, again here S is 1, so directly you will be getting G plus E divided by 1 plus E into gamma W. Gamma submerged, you will be getting, no, this is G minus 1 divided by 1 plus E. I will correct even that also. This is G minus 1 divided by 1 plus E into gamma W. Okay, degree of saturation plus air content is equal to 1. Gamma D is equal to 1 minus Na into G gamma W divided by 1 plus Wg. This is not readily used now. In later stage of soil mechanics we'll be using this. Of course we'll be deriving this relationship and then afterwards we are going to use. Okay, we'll go to the next slide. Okay, here I have taken a problem. I'll take the problem for you. A soil sample weighing 19 kilonewton has water content of 30%. The specific gravity of soil particles is 2.68. Determine White's ratio, porosity and degree of saturation. It is from some question paper carrying that time 6 marks. December 2014, 10 CV 54 is the code of the question paper. Anyway, when you read the problem, you should go on noting down whatever is given in the terminology that we know. So soil sample weighing 19 kilonewton per meter cube. So it is a weight per meter cube. Weight per meter cube we represent it as gamma. And then it is consisting of water, etc. They have said nothing like saturated unit weight or it is a dry. Nothing has been mentioned. So we can go for a general, that is moist or bulk unit weight. So gamma B is directly given as 19 kilonewton per meter cube. Water content is mentioned as 30%. Sooner you read this much of question, will W is equal to, write it as W equal to 30% or put it as 0.3, because while doing the calculations we have to use this as 0.3 rather than 30. So one should keep it in mind. Then specific gravity of soil particles they have mentioned, that is GS or G is 2.68. Determine White's ratio E, porosity N and degree of saturation S or SR. This is the question. Now looking at all these parameters, whatever they have given, gamma B is there, W is there, right? So we can put a relation like this: gamma D is equal to gamma B divided by 1 plus W. This we have already studied. Gamma D equal to gamma B divided by 1 plus W. Already we have done this. So I'll put that equation. Gamma B is given 19. Units are there, kilonewton per meter cube. 1 plus divided by 1 plus W is 0.3. So 1.3. If I calculate, I'll be getting 14.615. Here there is no units. Because of that, whatever numerator has got units, the same units will be maintained. So dry unit weight becomes 14.615 kilonewton per meter cube. But we have one more relation. Gamma D is also equal to G gamma W divided by 1 plus C. Now if I put the same thing is equal to G gamma W divided by 1 plus C, G is given 2.68, gamma W we know, we should be knowing 9.81 divided by 1 plus E. In this equation, the only unknown that we have is E. So if you calculate 14.615 equal to 2.68 into 9.81 divided by 1 plus E, from this if you calculate E, it comes out to be 0.7988. Hence, if you want to put degree of White's ratio in terms of percentage, it will be 79.88%. Otherwise, plain value will be in fraction form, that is 0.7988. Porosity, they have asked porosity. Porosity is given by E divided by 1 plus C. I'll put that equation. So N will be equal to 0.444, or if you want to put it in percentage form, it will be 44.44%. Right. So whether the thing has to be expressed in percentage form or fraction form, that is left to the requirement. Right. This can be written as 44.4%. Similarly, even this could have been written as 79.88%. Then we have a relation S into E equal to W into G. So using that equation, one can calculate what is S, and in this case, interestingly, it comes out to be equal to 1. That is to say, it indicates that this value of gamma B is for saturated soil. So as required, we have calculated E, then N, then degree of saturation. Okay, we'll go to the next problem. Here again I have made the list of formulae that we are going to use. You know all of them. This is June 2012 VTU question paper with 10 CV54 as the code of the subject. As you read the problem, natural water content, W with a suffix N. Natural water content is 22%. So when I use that in calculations, I have to use it as 0.22. Gamma B bulk unit weight is given 19.62 kilonewton per meter cube. G, the specific gravity of soil solids, is given 2.7. What is asked is degree of saturation, White's ratio, and then they have asked if S is equal to 1, what would be gamma saturated value? We'll solve the problem. Gamma D is equal to, here it is gamma B divided by 1 plus W. Because gamma B is there, W is there, we can use both of them and simplify. 19.62 divided by 1 plus 0.22, that is 1.22. It comes out to be 16.082 kilonewton per meter cube. This is gamma D. But we have gamma D equal to G gamma W divided by 1 plus E. In this, the only unknown that we have is E. Therefore, E is equal to 0.647. Then we have this S into E equal to W into G, in which E known, W known, G known. I can calculate S. So by that relation, I can calculate, that is this equation is used over here. S equal to 0.918 you get. In percentage, if you want to put, it will be 91.8%. Means it is not fully saturated yet, but fairly good saturation is there. And then the question goes on further, asking if S is equal to 1, what would be gamma saturated? They have asked here. Then what to do? We have gamma saturated equation. The same equation I have used here. Gamma saturated is G plus E divided by 1 plus E into gamma W. I know the value of G, 2.7, it is given. E I have calculated from there. Then divided by 1 plus E into 9.81. This comes out to be 19.94 kilonewton per meter cube. It is slightly increased. You can just see here the given value of gamma was 19.62 with degree of saturation 91.8%. Now because of full saturation, it has become 19.94. So gamma saturated would be 19.94 kilonewton per meter cube. Okay, we'll go to the next problem. Here there is one more. Again, it is June July 2013. 10 CV54 is the code. Question number 1C it was. Yes, the degree of saturation is 1 because in the problem it starts the saturated soil. So whenever they start it that way, or somewhere in the problem they mention that it is a saturated soil, you can make out from that it is S is equal to 1. It is clay mentioned in the problem. Water content is 30% or 0.3. Gamma B is given as 20 kilonewton per meter cube. What they have asked in the problem is dry unit weight, specific gravity of soil solids, and White's ratio. Now gamma D is equal to gamma B divided by 1 plus W. With this relation, because I know gamma B W, I can calculate gamma D 15.385 kilonewton per meter cube. Okay.